We are now.
Yeah,
we got it.
Yeah, it's. I think our internet in the UK now is a bit shit. Now we've left Europe, I think. Oh no, shit! I wasn't. Yeah, shit! I wasn't gonna bring that up tonight, was I? Okay, I'll shut the fuck up. What have we all been up to this week? Should we do an intro to the show? It's fallen to pieces.
We could probably do that.
Yeah. Would you like to do it, Ace?
No.
Did anyone notice early on I got the episode number wrong when I posted it to YouTube? It's all right now. Anyway, welcome to episode 36 of Coffee Jelly Hour. I'm Tony. We also have Seth, Matt, and Ace all here. How are we doing? Are we okay? We all happy? Never mind. I know Matt's not happy. Matt's on a...
I will be.
Matt's on a downward spiral. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Bit of Nine Inch Nails.
Yep.
I love Nine Inch Nails, but yeah, if you're on a little bit of a downer before you listen, you could go on more of a downer after that. In fact, I think there's an album by Pink Floyd called The Final Cut, and if you feel a bit low when you listen to that, you feel really suicidal by the end of it. I've noticed that. So I love that album, and I only listen to it when I'm very happy, just in case anything happens.
The Final Cut will always be the longest hand job without release to me.
That's what it is. It is, yeah.
Because it has all the makings of being a beautiful, brilliant album, but it's just there's something about it that just doesn't quite
get there. Yeah. I know what you mean. I do like the album, but I know what you mean. Yeah. There's something missing.
Yeah, aptly named Gone Flaccid Before Orgasm.
Yeah, it's the orgasm's missing basically, but that's good. But yeah, Nine Inch Nails. I do love Nine Inch Nails. I was listening to Hesitation Marks. I was kind of like trying to educate my 1-year-old son on music. So there was like Nine Inch Nails and Beastie Boys. Oh, and a bit of Rammstein as well. Some new live footage of Rammstein just come out from the music festivals they're doing in Europe, and it's fucking awesome. It's really good. So I do like Rammstein. I've got a thing for Rammstein. It's cool.
Before we get on one of our prepared topics, I want to wish everybody a happy heterosexual life day.
Oh yeah, heterosexual Pride Day, baby.
What, really?
This is real.
Oh yeah.
How come I've missed this?
Well, okay, not really.
No, not really.
It's sort of a joke.
Sarcastically.
It became hilarious because people basically, their reactions to it made it the funniest thing on the internet.
Oh,
people got so mad about it.
Yeah, like they got so, and the thing is that it was made in the intention of kind of being like, isn't this a funny joke? And it was just like my favorite thing that I saw tweeted. The only thing that I saw tweeted that actually made me mad, but I still thought was my favorite, was like, you don't have the threat of being killed every single time you walk outside. And I'm like, well,
to be honest,
that's not true.
It depends where you live, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But I was disheartened at first when I was like, oh, the side that I'm on is the side of losers. But then I was like, oh wait, these people are like 14. I don't care.
Yeah, come on.
Every time I walk outside my apartment, I almost get shot.
There's
just like a guy around the corner. I'm like, ah! Like, God damn it! Every time.
Fucking
Gotta
hell.
complain. Gotta talk to the landlord.
Definitely, yeah.
The landlord doesn't respect you, though.
It's true.
I went ahead and raised your rent again.
So how do we celebrate this special day then?
I think
Nail some
first and
chicks,
foremost,
yeah.
Nail some chicks. Is that
you
the correct
got
thing?
to come out to your loved ones.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Okay. Oh right. Okay.
Which weirdly enough, I'm quasi, and one of us is queer, and two of us are straight, so we're kind of a 50-50 split here.
Yeah.
And is that even PC to say quasi and queer? I don't fucking.
Oh no, is everybody going?
But
oh no, you're right.
What about straight? Is it?
I have never laughed so hard at the tweets of people saying like, I finally did it. I came out to my wife that I'm straight. And I was like, this is kind of silly. I'm enjoying the silliness.
I like that. That's funny.
Well, it's like. Do you remember the episode? Maybe I'm the only one that does, but there was an episode of Friends way back in the day where Phoebe's husband was a gay ice dancer, and he turned out to not actually be gay. He just thought he was supposed to be gay because he was an ice dancer, so he had to come out as straight.
That's kind of
it was great.
You know what? I've never ever watched Friends ever.
Well,
kind of avoided
there
it.
you go.
Is it good? A lot of my friends do say, "Watch Friends, it's great." In fact,
I like it. I mean, I've been watching it, but part of it is because that was just what I watched, when I was younger.
You know what? I feel like I'm missing out because a lot of my friends who do watch Friends basically say, if there's a certain situation, oh, this is like that Friends episode where I'm like, oh right, okay. In fact, Penn was he in an episode? He was in an episode, wasn't he, of Friends?
Yeah, but Penn Jillette's been in everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, basically, what it comes down to is kind of that thing that they were saying on Geek Shock about Big Bang Theory. If you don't like sitcoms, you won't like Friends. If you don't have a problem with sitcoms, you'll probably enjoy it.
Okay.
Ultimately, there is only one sitcom that I absolutely adore, and that's Holliston. Which,
yeah, you know what? I've never watched that. You did recommend that.
Yeah, it's directed by Adam Green and the another horror movie director who did the Hatchet movies, and it's got Dee Snider, Oderus Urungus from Guar. It's so good. I recently bought it on DVD. Oderus Urungus, by the way, is the emotional support. He's the anchor.
Oh,
I miss Oderus.
Yeah, fuck yeah. In fact, I thought about Oderus today. I think about Oderus every day because I miss him. But I thought about him today because, as Dave Brockie, the guy who played Oderus, or Oderus' slave, rather, once proclaimed, the best thing in the world is I dress up like a space alien and people have serious arguments with me. And I was thinking about that today when I was looking at the Straight Day Pride or whatever, and there was like, basically half the internet is dressing up as an alien and the other half of the internet is arguing with them.
It's funny. It's brilliant. You know what? I've just added Holliston to my watch list, so
you should. There's only 2 seasons, and it's a dumbass situation comedy, and it's one of I'm gonna rewatch it again with Seth because I bought it on DVD just to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
But my memory of it is so fun. It's such a great show.
Oh, I do need to watch it. The only problem is I'm watching about 20 other fucking TV series as well at the same time. I started watching Silicon Valley actually, which I kind of really like.
I watched that too. I'm in the same boat. I have so many shows I've been
it's just ridiculous. There's shows I watch on my own, and then there's certain shows I watch with my wife, and it just gets really confusing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, geez. So it's, you know what?
I have trouble finding shows to watch.
Well, I'm watching
my wife because she's so picky, so I just watch as much as I can by myself.
You know what? It's true. Tracy's like that. It's kind of like I watch most stuff on my own, and then there's a handful of things that I watch with Tracy. We just finished watching 11/22/63, which I enjoyed. But
that was good.
It is good, but you know what? I kind of didn't like the ending. Really, I thought it dragged out a bit. I was like, nah.
Isn't that a Stephen King thing?
Again,
it is, yeah. Where James Franco goes back in time.
Well, I mean, like in general, like not liking the ending is kind of a symptom of a Stephen King thing.
Yeah.
It is. Very seldomly does Stephen King become satisfying.
Yeah, he ends up back in his normal time, and is this a spoiler?
Yeah.
This is going to be a spoiler.
Bing
the
Bong.
book was.
Is the book different at the end? Yeah, okay.
No, the book has the same end. It's
same
just
end, yeah.
When I listened to the book, it was more emotionally impactful to me. I'll put it that way.
Yeah,
like,
I can imagine.
because the book is so thick and they go through so much more in the book. That it was more emotionally impactful that way. I will say that. I won't spoil it because it sounds like Ace might not know what it's about.
I cannot believe I was going to spoil it, and I'm really
because I legitimately am a Stephen King fan. And whether I consume a lot at once or I go slow, I do intend to consume his body of work before he dies.
Okay, you know what? I was going to say something else, but I'm thinking that's going to spoil it as well. I was going to make a dumb joke about the end, but I won't.
You know what? I'm going to blame you if something happens to Stephen King now, Ace. I'm gonna.
Oh man!
Well, you do know Ace is the Grim Reaper. Ace is the Grim Reaper, so we do know that. So let's just check the news just in case. Guess who's dead? No, not really.
Oh no!
Yeah. Guess
who got hit by a truck again? Oh.
So anyway, I did enjoy the series. I just kind of didn't. I just thought the ending was a little bit dragged out, and it was like, fine, it's done now. Okay, you can go now. Please leave. Please leave. It was all right though. It was good. I kind of did enjoy that. And Silicon Valley, I'm enjoying the fuck out of that. That's like really, really, really good. Some really weird characters that I really like, so that's good. Preacher's good. I'm still fucking 3 seasons behind on Game of Thrones. What else am I watching? Orange is the New Black. The new series has just come out. I'm just finishing series 3, so series 4 has just come out. So.
Oh, series! I liked 4 better than 3.
Oh, really? I haven't seen 4 yet.
Oh, that's good.
3's okay. 3's okay.
Wait, what was that Seth just said?
I haven't seen the 3rd one yet.
Oh no,
okay.
it is good. It's great characters. So
I mean, the thing with Orange is the New Black, and especially at the end of this season, because it's one of those shows that takes longer it goes on a longer break.
Yeah.
At the end of season 4, I was like, God damn it! Now I've got to wait that fucking long.
Yeah.
Ah!
They haven't even wrote it yet. No.
I know.
Matt, I saw your comment about don't spoil Game of Thrones as well. You're 6 seasons behind. which made me giggle as well.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, yeah. I thought I was about 3 seasons behind, but you're like all seasons behind. Yeah.
Well, because I never had HBO.
Yeah.
And, I'm gonna say I now have a way to. I have the HBO app or whatever they call it now. So, yeah.
Cool.
So you just decided to finally torrent it.
No, I have the
app and.
Did you do when you said
too much work?
When you said HBO app, did you do air quotes as well when you said that?
No, I have the HBO app now. It's just it's still taking me a long time to watch it because my wife isn't that interested in it. So it's just
I know.
finding hour chunks at a time. It's
all shows.
That's a series that my wife's not interested in because I was like, this is a great thing. We can watch this together. We can go through loads of them. And after about like 3 episodes, she's like, don't like this. I was like, really?
We started it together, and after a while, she's just like, "Nah, there's just too much going on." It's
kind of like, because I was like that to my wife. I'm like, seriously, who doesn't like to watch rape? Really, it's great. It's fine. It's good.
A game of rape and dicks.
I know. It's like there's a lot of wieners as well. So what's not to like? So, but no, she didn't want to watch it.
It also jettisoned Peter Dinklage into the public eye.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Little guy. Have you seen that photo of him on the little scooter? Oh my god, I keep saying little, don't I? And
I think you're thinking of Mini-Me from the Surreal Life.
Oh right, is that who it is? No. Peter Dinklage. He was on. He's got
Troyer. Yeah.
He's got Peter Dinklage. That's his name.
He played Willow, right?
He's got. Can I just say this? He's basically got a goatee, a hoodie, and he's on some small scooter, and. Probably a lot of people have taken the photo and just photoshopped the shit out of it, and it's fucking hilarious. It's well worth looking at it. There's one of them's he's got a little basket on the front with ET, and there's loads of other things. It's quite funny. It kind of amused me. It's like, oh, this is great. So it's well worth hunting that down just to have a look. I'll recommend that. And talking about photoshopping and stuff like that, I saw your artwork for Penn Sunday School Ace this week.
Oh, that wasn't photoshopping, you fuck.
Oh, as soon as I said it, I thought, you know what? He'll be a complete arsehole because he's an artist, and he'll get all dead picky about it. And you did. So there we go. Sorry. Okay, what was it then?
I heard your song that was a pre-made template. Yeah.
Which was written with acid glue.
Just out of the blue. It was like, Penn wants you to draw him but skinny, and I'm like, okay. And I drew Penn but skinny, and that's like the whole. That's like the whole genesis of that story.
Don't you just sort of like squash it, sort of like a horizontal squash on it, and it's like, oh, fine. Just drag it sort of vertically.
My first intention was that I was just going to take the original artwork and basically just touch it up. And after I redid his head, I'm like, this won't work. I'm just going to redo the whole damn picture. Yeah.
Oh, it was nice. It was good. I was impressed
thin with no ponytail.
So, hold on. Has he not got a ponytail now? Is that right? No. Because I saw some of the footage on the Reason Rally. Yeah, Reason Rally, and I'm like, where's his hair? I couldn't quite understand. I got confused.
Yeah, he cut his hair off.
Wow, what a sellout! Jesus Christ! No, I'm joking. He's not. He's not.
Yeah,
he's
no,
not.
he cut it.
I love that. I know. Yeah. I was just.
Yeah,
you know what?
Debates, and there's gonna be. I want to look like a grown-up.
Yeah. I mean, he's only. How old is he now?
He's like 60.
60. Yeah.
What?
It's probably about time he starts looking like a grown-up. No, he's fine. It's fine.
So moving on to our loaded topic, you wanted to talk about Kevin Smith, so I'm ready to throw down. Let's do some Fat Man on the jogging.
Well, what inspired me was Matt posted something about Kevin Smith the other day, and I think you were talking about his movies or watching his movies, and you.
I tweeted. I ranked
not
the Kevin Smith movies. Yeah.
So which of the? Because one of the ones that you hadn't seen was Jersey Girl, was it? Was it Jersey Girl?
No, I haven't seen Jersey Girl or Cop Out.
Oh,
so
geez.
I couldn't rate those ones.
You know what? Okay, let me start this conversation. I loved Kevin Smith, and I loved everything, and it was kind of like, this is great. And then Jersey Girl come out, and it's kind of like, no, it's Kevin Smith, and I kind of watched it, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of like a pretty good rom-com. Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. And then what kind of finished me, and maybe I need to watch it again, was Zack and Mary. And I was like, I just didn't think it was that good at all. And I was like, this is not like a Kevin Smith film. This is not as sharp and fun as his other.
Well, he's admitted it's not a Kevin. He's admitted that Zack and Miri Make a Porno was him trying to make a what is the name of that guy? Shoot, the director that did like all those
Steven Spielberg.
No, he did all
Coppola.
those Seth Rogen movies. No, he did all the Seth Rogen movies.
Steven Spielberg.
Yes, Steven Spielberg. Exactly.
Thingy. I know you mean. I know you mean.
He's even been a guest on Gilbert Gottfried's podcast, and I just can't...
Name a film. What was one of his films? Jesus Christ, I know you mean. He's done a load, hasn't he? He's done a ton of films.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. I'll think of it.
George Lucas.
George Lucas. Yes. No, I'm gonna Google it right. I'm gonna Google it right now.
It's not the guy who did Superbad.
No, not Greg. No, not Greg. Not that guy. It was Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow.
That's it. Yeah.
Kevin
you know
Smith
what?
has said right off. He's said flat out that Zack and Miri was me trying to make a Judd Apatow movie.
Oh, that's nowhere near as good as one of his movies anyway, is it?
No.
Yeah.
And then Cop Out wasn't even his script. That was him trying to make a studio film.
So after fucking hell. You know what? Up until Zack and Miri, I would literally buy everything of Kevin Smith's, even Jersey Girl. Then Zack and Miri come out. I actually bought that on Blu-ray. I was like, this is going to be amazing. Like, sat down and watched it. I was like, it's not that good. And then I just fucking sold the Blu-ray. I was that disgusted. I sold it on eBay. I was like, instead of just leaving it on the shelf, I sold it. And then Cop Out come out. And I think, was it on Netflix? Or I can't remember what it was on in the UK. And I was like, a new Kevin Smith film. I'm going to watch that, and we sat down to watch it one night, and literally we put 20 minutes on and we had to turn it off. I was actually like, it was that bad. I really struggled through it. It was terrible.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty bad.
Oh, it was awful, but I just can't believe it, because like all his earlier movies from sort of Clerks onwards, I fucking love Clerks, and I love sort of Mallrats. They're doing a new Mallrats, and it's kind of like, I'm hoping it's going to be good. Dogma. Chasing Amy. Geez, that was just amazing. I can go back to them now and just watch them, and then after watching all them, the Jane Silent Bob Strikes Back, it was just like, this is brilliant, and it was, and it was kind of like. But then saying that, I tell you what film I did like of his. Is it Red State?
Red State. Yeah.
I really like that one. I thought that was really
that was okay.
I still haven't seen it. I've been sitting on my shelf literally for about 2 years now. I keep going like, I'm gonna watch that.
I enjoyed it. Just
it's
don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't really think it's a Kevin Smith film.
Well,
he's making.
Yeah, it's. What was the other thing I watched? Which was Dogma, Chasing. I'm going down the list now.
I know that Red State was basically him doing a Tarantino film, as you said.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
I tell you what I enjoyed as well. Clerks 2 was good as well. I kind of enjoyed it.
I love Clerks. Yeah. I like Clerks 2 better than the first one, I think.
It's just amazing. It was just.
It's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
I've always with Clerks 2, I've always felt this weird, part of me is a little disgusted by the approach of making it kind of a little bit of a raunchy rom-com, but part of me loves the fact that he didn't just fucking do the same movie again.
Exactly.
Because that would have been too on the like. It's the same reason why I like Blair Witch Project 2. I like the idea of going, you know what? We're not going to be Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a series of movies where it's two guys talking.
Style. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Clerks 2 was brilliant. In fact, what's gutting about Clerks 2 was when it was being shot in... whereabouts was it shot in LA? I can't fucking remember now. But I was in LA at the very same time, and it was being shot just around the corner from... Knott's Berry Farm, you know, the theme park.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually went to Knott's Berry Farm. It was only later on I realised, literally a block away from there, they'd bought this old, I can't even remember what the fast food joint was, and done it up.
It was an old, McDonald's or Burger King or something.
I think it might have been Burger King, actually, and they'd done it up. And literally, I was that close to them shooting it, and I didn't know about it, and I only found out afterwards. I was like, bastard. Because I would have loved to see that.
Now without getting rage, you did this to me.
So, in fact, you know, the earlier Kevin Smith films, they're probably from Clerks to, I'm just trying to think now, Chasing Amy. So Clerks, Dogma, Chasing Amy, fucking hell, loads of other ones. They're the movies that I would watch, and then I'd actually watch again with the audio commentary. And I've watched them so many times. Yeah, I guess it's Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, and Dogma. Oh, and Jane Silent Bob Strikes Back. I've watched them a fucking shit ton of times, both the movies and with the audio commentary as well. I just loved it all that much. So what does everyone else think of Big Kev? Pothead Kev.
I guess I'm not that big a fan.
Seth? No, I'm only joking.
Sorry. I did enjoy Clerks 2. I know that's a movie people say that they didn't enjoy. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a fun film. It was a real fun film. But I remember, was it before Clerks 2? Or was it after Clerks 2 where Kevin Smith's like, I'm not going to make any more movies? And
he gave up for a while.
But he was making podcasts and just smoking a shit ton of weed.
He still does that.
Oh, I know I know, but what I think around the time he actually said that, it was when he was really just getting into weed, wasn't it? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to start smoking it. And he's like, I'm not going to make any more movies now. He's just like, it's all beauty, mate.
There's this thing about, like, kind of off-putting directors that do that a lot, because Tarantino does that too.
Oh, right. He's not going to make anything else, and he does.
I'm so sick of the fucking movie industry. Like that's it. That's all you're gonna get. Like movies are supposed to be art, man.
It's like a tantrum.
yeah, you're really hyperactive. You know, you gotta, like John Woo. Like if John Woo was today, he'd fucking kill you all. So yeah, Tarantino literally does that every other year, where he's like, I was gonna make new movies. You know, I was thinking about making another Reservoir Dogs, and then I was like, Hollywood fucked it up.
Then he calms down. He gets over himself eventually, basically. Yeah.
Like Kevin Smith is that, but not hyperactive. Kevin Smith's like, hey man, I'm just tired of making movies. You know, I'm just gonna sit here with my daughter, and I'm gonna smoke this dank ass weed, and I'm gonna just watch hockey.
Did anyone ever listen to the Kevin Smith podcast? It might be a year or so ago when Penn was on it, when Penn Jillette was on it. Did you ever hear that one?
Yeah, he was on the podcast.
Yeah, and it was kind of like, you know, Penn just obviously comes across smart and sober, and like Kevin Smith just came across quite well. He was stoned. And it was just one of them. I was listening to it, and I kind of cringed for Kevin Smith. It was like, oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, whoa, yeah. And it's just that all the time. I'm like, oh, I kind of struggle listening to that a little bit. Like,
I listen to a lot of his podcasts, and he does the thing about a lot of weed smokers that annoys me, where he talks about being baked, and I'm like, okay, we get it. You're baked,
we understand.
Okay?
Yeah.
Or he'll be like in the middle of a sentence, and he'll lose track, and he'll go, I just fell down a pothole, and it's like, well, that's what you get. Like, I don't have anything against people smoking weed, but like,
it's near enough like a nervous cough or something like that, isn't it? It's kind of like as soon as you tune into him saying shit like that, you're like, oh, for God's sake.
I think he doesn't smoke pot. It's all an act to try to be cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the most complicated, like, he wants to hang out with the cool kids ever act.
You go, if I act like
It's like the person who walks around with a beer and sips it for an entire night, but they never see the benefit.
Oh
you know,
man, I'm
my roommate. Like my roommate. Fuck my roommate.
Okay. Yeah. This has touched a nerve, has it? What's going on? I'm gonna tuck inside baseball right now of my inner life. This is Cribs me edition. But he has a thing of gin that he bought when we moved in. Oh yeah.
And it's just been aging in a cupboard because
not touched.
But he's only ever pulled it out whenever we've had guests over. Like he'll pull it out and he'll like pour himself one just to kind of be like, yeah,
look at me,
being a grown up.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Who the fuck sits on cheap gin?
I think it was like the first time I came over, I got some like really good beers, my favorite beer, and I let him have one. And he didn't even have like half of it.
Oh,
I was so mad.
Oh, what a waste! What beer was it? I want to know what beer it is.
Shit. Now I can't remember it.
Horse
I can
semen.
recognize the yeah, that's it.
It's extra frothy.
Magic Hat.
Lumpy horse semen.
Magic Hat. That comes right from where I live.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was just wondering what it was. I'm gonna Google it. I don't even.
Magic Hat does make good beer.
Really?
Magic Hat.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. You know what? I don't really like beer.
I used to love beer. I haven't had any alcohol in like 4 years now. So.
You know what? I kind of really 4 years. Jeez.
Yep.
That's good. I don't drink that often, but I kind of like more girly drinks. Really, to be honest. There's I don't know if they got it in America now. Desperado. It's like it is lager, but with a shot of like tequila flavor.
Wait, so Desperado and it's a lager. Why didn't they call it Desper Lager?
Oh, they missed it. They missed that there, didn't they?
You stay down.
So I noticed like a lot of women drink this, and I drink it as well. It's like, yeah, it's a girl's drink, but I like it. It's fine. It's fine.
With the taste of tequila?
Yeah, it's tequila like flavor. It is.
It's like the worst part of tequila.
But it's like a sweet. I can't even describe it. It is nice.
Tequila was like back when I drank. Tequila was like one thing I never drank and thought it tasted terrible.
Actually, saying that, I do like tequila. I do like what else do I like? Whiskey as well.
I have tequila on top of my fridge. I'm never touching.
Oh, you're as bad as Ace's roommate.
I didn't get it like a
rum
friend
and
of mine.
beer, and that's pretty much what I used to do.
You did what? Sorry, say that again.
Oh, rum and beer. Those were my.
Rum and beer. Wow, that's.
Not together, but those were like.
You know what?
I was like a shot of.
I was thinking putting them together. There was
a shot of whiskey and a beer.
We were on holiday the other week in Mallorca, just off the coast of Spain, and the hotel we were in, it was like all inclusive, so you help yourself to drinks and stuff like that. And I noticed loads of the German tourists would pour themselves. We'll get like a glass and put kind of like maybe a quarter or a bit more of Coke in there, and then fill the rest up with beer. And I was like, what's going on? I've never actually tried that. Coke in beer.
As long as it was like a dark, like Guinness type beer, that might actually be pretty good.
Well, you know what? Because
I mean soda.
Yeah, soda, Coke, and yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, hey, I want to try that.
Cocaine. They put crack cocaine right in. No. It was Coca-Cola, and it was kind of. Well, I saw a glass and I thought, is that like a really dark ale? And then I realised it was Coke and beer. I was like, what the fuck?
That's what you give to your child when they really want to try beer.
It's weird, isn't
like
it?
It's 90% soda.
I meant to try it, but I didn't try it.
What? This is why your people can't reproduce, because you're giving your kids beer.
Like 17 or something.
Yeah, when they're
17's at the worst time to be like, here's a beer, because then they're gonna blab to their friends and shit. Then you're gonna have all these needy teenagers.
I was more drunk when I was 17 than I have been since I've turned 21.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh man, I just thought of a really good con, is that you like have your child's friends all over for like a party. You'll blab and say, hey, my dad will give you beer. And it's just really watered down alcohol.
Oh yeah.
But you charge them for it. There's an entry fee.
You can just.
I was picturing a really sad story of the unpopular kid being like, "Will you come to my house? We could have a beer." And then he's like, "I have friends," and then they take a drink out of your fucking piss water, and they're like, "What? No! And then they fucking proceed to murder that kid.
Yeah, it only works.
Because in this day and age, we don't half-ass anything.
Well, you know what you could do with alcohol-free lager? That's what you do. 'Cause it just tastes like normal lager, but obviously without the alcohol.
You
And
give
so-
it to your
Yeah,
kids'
drunk.
friends?
You feeling drunk, yeah? You're feeling drunk and seeing if it works. It's like sort of placebo. It's
Forgot
well
that does
done.
exist.
Yeah.
Alcohol-free beer.
It's
Yeah, O'Doul's.
yeah. Well, it's quite popular in the UK. It's just bizarre. It's
Pretty
like-
bad tasting though, right?
Well, like,
the odd one tastes okay apparently, but it's yeah, some of it's really
I
bad.
actually, yeah, I read a whole article about why it's because they have to like heat it up again after it's beer and like boil it or whatever to get rid of the alcohol.
Oh right, so
and
they
that
boil
screws
it
up the flavor of the beer.
Oh.
I'm going to be an ignorant American, but isn't there something in the UK called bitters that's really popular? A
Bitter.
non-alcoholic, but like a bitter drink?
Oh no, bitter's like a dark ale. It is alcoholic. It's like a dark. It's yeah, it's like it's not Guinness. It's not black like Guinness, but it's like a real dark brown kind of thing. It's a bit gross actually.
Because I remember hearing about something called lemon bitter.
What
There.
what bitter?
I think like bitters are also things that you put in drinks.
Yeah. I'm talking bitter, which is a beer, but bitters.
That I'm not sure. I just remember I saw it on some UK thing, and I was like, huh.
Let's see what bitters is. I'm googling it now. To the internet. Alcoholic preparation flavored with botanical matter such that the end result is characterized by a bitter, sour, or bittersweet flavor. So there's bitter beer and bitters, which is I don't know what the.
Yeah, I think it's just a.
Oh, it's you know what it is? It's for
flavor.
cocktails. It's to put in cocktails to give that bitter sort of taste. Really, I think. Yeah, cocktails is the other thing. When I was on holiday, I was like, don't really like sort of beer. I'm gonna drink sort of girly sort of drinks. So I was drinking cocktails because they just tasted like soft drinks. But,
I think my favorite Kevin Smith movie is probably Chasing Amy.
I agree.
Yeah, Kevin Smith. Chasing
No,
Amy.
I agree. That one's right at the top of my list. Chasing Amy.
Has anyone watched Tusk, by the way? Yeah.
It's terrible. Don't watch it.
It's oh god.
I started an argument last week or the week before on I think it was Facebook because I was like, shall I watch this? And someone was like, no, it's shit. And someone, no, it's quite interesting. And they're like, define interesting. And it got out of hand, and I just left the conversation. It's like, yeah,
Have you guys ever had an old fashioned?
well, no,
That's
what's that?
it.
What's that?
The drink.
Oh right, okay. I was guessing it was an old fashioned. What is it? Cocktail.
It's got whiskey in it.
Sugar with bitters. There's your bitters. Whiskey or brandy and a twist of citrus rind. That looks nice. I go for that with whiskey. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Pretty strong.
There's a terribly pretentious thing modern directors do where they try to homage old directors.
Mhm.
And like Robert Rodriguez is very guilty of this, where it's like it's clearly a multi-million-dollar budget, but then they're like, "No, we're doing a grindhouse movie," and that's Tusk in a nutshell. It's like Kevin Smith not actually understanding
really?
what makes an interesting arty horror movie, and it's him just kind of being like, "Hey man, like you become a walrus." And then the rest of the movie is just Johnny Depp literally shitting on camera for like 3 hours.
Oh yeah, oh man, and just everything. It's a fucking weird movie to begin with. Like, and then
not intriguingly weird. Because weird is
No.
intriguing. It's weird as in like, wait, why is it supposed to be funny, but it's cringy, and it's supposed to be scary, but it's cringy. It's basically cringy.
Yeah.
And the end of the movie, I left the theater just so mad with the end of the movie because, and I'm gonna just spoil the movie right now.
Go on, do it.
Because Johnny Depp should have shot the fuck out of that walrus man, and they left him alone, or they left him alive. And the end of the movie is just leaving the strange, now mutilated, clearly mentally broken walrus man alive. It's like that's the cruelest possible ending I could think of.
Suffering and
Even though the character that got turned into a walrus was a total dick, and it was, oh man, just Ah, made me so mad.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably not going to watch it. I'm probably not. Has anyone seen the trailer for that Yoga Hosers or whatever the fuck it's called? With
Yep.
Smith's daughter. Is it actually out, the movie? Or?
No, he's touring it right now.
Oh, right, yeah, it's September, isn't it? It's out, I think.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it. I don't think his daughter and I don't think Johnny Depp's daughter can act. I think they're terrible.
Oh, was that Johnny Depp's daughter, is it? No?
Yeah, it's his daughter and it's Johnny Depp's daughter. They appear in Tusk.
I knew it was Kevin Smith.
I'm gonna cut both of them some slack. It is their first movie. Like,
Well, I could name plenty of actors whose first movie is fantastic.
but they've probably like had acting, and these girls I don't think have ever acted. I think their first acting role period is in this movie. So.
Well, they were in Tusk, and in Tusk they were the worst thing ever. It was like, hello, person, you were here at our store.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there was a lot of that in Clerks, too. I think there were some pretty bad actors in Clerks because Kev Smith just went, hey, you're my friend, and I don't have any real actors. Come be in this.
To be fair, though, the leads weren't terrible. Everybody else was terrible in Clerks, but the leads, Dante, was really good. And Randall...
They were real actors.
Well, I believe Randall was his friend who helped him read the lines, and originally Smith was going to play Randall, and then he was like,
right.
He was too shy.
Jeff Anderson, he got it to do it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's,
But I mean, like, the main cast in Clerks is good, but like the supporting cast, pretty much virtually everybody, including Jason Mewes, were really bad.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
And the problem is Yoga Hosers is going to star the people with whom are really bad.
Oh yeah, I know. It's one of them. It's kind of like
fair enough.
Shit. And the other thing that makes me sad, I'm just looking down the cast list, and it's like Kevin Smith as Bratsy. It's like, oh, not Silent Bob.
Bratzies, yep.
And then Jason Mewes as Rogue Cop. It's like, oh, not Jay. I kind of want them to.
Well, and Johnny Depp is going to be returning as his one character from Tusk, and I hate that
all
character.
over the screen again.
Yeah, because it's like it's confusing. It's almost like Johnny Depp's like, no, I'm not a good actor. I'm going to show you how bad I am.
Yeah, that's basically it's like the worst Johnny Depp role ever.
Yeah, like he's wearing an obviously fake prosthetic nose, a really shitty looking mustache, and he talks like this for no reason, and you're like,
well, because he's from Montreal, and he's supposed to be speaking like a Frenchman, but he's doing it very, very badly.
Yeah, he clearly can't do it. He clearly can't, and instead he's just kind of like. That's interesting, Johnny Depp. You're so good at acting. God, I was so disappointed. I wanted to love that movie, and it was a bad movie. You know what's a drink I used to drink a lot when I was like 16? Fucking Jaeger bombs.
Oh.
I was such a pathetic white girl. Like my go-to was Monster and Jägermeister.
Oh.
Something I had a lot, which I don't have anymore, I have a rule, is AMFs.
What?
I
don't know that one.
What is it?
It's short for Adios Motherfucker.
Okay.
It has like 5 different alcohols in it.
Oh,
boy.
Shit.
And it's a nice tall glass, too.
Go on, what can you remember what's in it?
Well, if he can remember what's in it, he didn't drink it.
AMF.
Yeah, Google it.
AMF.
It's okay. My buddies and I, my one buddy and I, my best friend and I, we used to drink these things. He'd make them. They were called banana bye-byes.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to talk about girly drinks, Tony?
Yeah.
I was right there with you once upon a time. Banana bye-byes and strawberry daiquiris.
So
I literally imagine a banana bye-bye is just like a fucking jar of rum with a banana floating in it. It's like, yeah, I made this mix drink.
I made this drink, and
my head was somewhere else.
may not have a roofie in the bottom of it. You're gonna have to find out by drinking up.
So, Adios Motherfucker is vodka, rum, tequila, gin, and then sour mix, possibly ginger ale as well. Fucking hell, vodka, rum, tequila, gin. That's gross.
So basically, it's like It's like your fucking crazy grandma's version of a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, kinda.
In some states, apparently, in bars, it's illegal for you to serve more than one to a person.
Oh, well,
And
you know what? Oh, sorry, go on. Go on.
I had like 3 or 4 in one night.
Oh,
Because other guys would order it for me.
What state were you in? Was it bad?
I was in Washington at the time.
You know what I meant? How bad were you? How drunk were you when I said state? Was that a joke?
What?
Oh, no. I said what state were you in? I didn't mean state as in what part of the country. I meant how bad were you feeling after it? That was good. That was a
funny joke that I made that I was
It was good. Yeah. Just claim it now. Definitely. Sorry, that made me laugh quite a lot.
It was the drunkest I've ever been.
Was it ridiculous?
Yeah, it was at a Halloween party. It was like at a venue though.
Oh.
And guys, they would order me drinks, and they kept ordering me the same drink. I guess I just looked like that kind of guy that would drink that.
Yeah, he'll drink that. Yeah.
No, I think you were the victim in this, and you're blocking that part out. It's not that you look like that kind of guy. It's that you look like that kind of kid that might fall asleep in their lap and be easy to drag away.
If somebody wanted to, they could have. Like, they had so many opportunities. I was passed out, there.
Total blackout. Oh, that's.
People were trying to get me out after it closed.
That's mad. You know what? It reminds me of drink in this country where you can't really. I mean, you can make it yourself in a bar, but you don't really serve it that often. And I think it's probably in the 90s when it kind of like peaked. And it was called Snake Bite, and it was half. It was like a pint and it was half a cider and half a lager. And for some bizarre reason, if you mix those two together, it's just strong as fuck, and it gets you drunk really quick. And I remember one night when I think. Me and it was my girlfriend at the time were going out to night out in Liverpool, and we're like, should we buy some cans of cider and lager and we'll make our own snake bite? Yeah. So we bought really strong lager and really strong cider, and literally I had a pint of it before I went out, and then actually leaving the house going to get the bus actually fell over. And I was absolutely fucked just off a pint of it. But it was so strange. So I Just try it. Get some strong lager and strong cider, and just basically mix it and try it. And then there was another drink called what's it called? Green Nasty, which was snake bite with a shot of blue balls, not blue balls, blue balls, which is like I think it's the short. And it literally turned the drink green, and that was just fucking gross. Yeah.
I like that name better than snake bite, though. It's much more English. Snake bite does not sound like an English drink.
It does sound like sort of American.
Green Nasty does.
Green Nasty, yeah, green Nasty. Fucking hell, that was. I remember when I was in college. I remember one lunch. It must have been it was my birthday, and we were in college, and like me and a couple of my mates were like, should we just go to the pub at lunchtime? We'll just get a pint of Green Nasty. Yeah, no problem. Then going back to college and trying to keep our shit together, thinking, fucking hell. I do actually feel really pissed. Yeah.
I'm like legitimately kind of concerned that the new Mallrats series isn't going to be that good.
I think it's not going to be.
Like I'm thinking Kevin Smith might have lost the plot a little bit on that.
Do you think?
Well, considering it was supposed to be a movie, and now all of a sudden it's going to be a 10-episode miniseries.
Oh.
Well, like, number one, I'm afraid that it's going to be Mallrats Jr. I don't want to see all their kids getting together, because mall culture is kind of gone.
Do you know what it is? Do you know the actual...
I don't know. I haven't seen the
Die
synopsis.
Hard in a mall.
Is that what it is? Really?
Yes. 100%.
No
yes.
way.
From Mallrats to... I'm done.
No.
Because here's why. Here's why though. Because the producer on the original Mallrats, I can't remember the guy's name. I think it's Jim Jeffries. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, go on.
Got really into Mallrats. Like he loved it. It was like his favorite movie, and he was like, you know, we really should do a Die Hard, or not. We really should do a Mallrats too. And Kevin said to him as a joke, you know, well, I'd love to. Let's do Mallrats 2 Die Hard in a mall.
You know what? I have heard that.
Now, isn't he dead now?
Yes, and so that's what made Kevin write Mallrats 2.
Good.
And so in the plot of the movie was gonna be, and this is gonna be the plot of the TV show now. There's a Comic-Con happening in the mall because the mall is failing and they're trying to raise money for it, or it's gonna.
But I guarantee you, they're gonna have like Will Wheaton and Joss Whedon and all
terrorists come. Terrorists come and blow up the mall, or try to blow up the mall. So that's
before we get to the terrorists, we need to get because it's gonna have Stanley. It's gonna have the guy who plays Ryan Reynolds. They're gonna use the joke over and over again, where it's like, we're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Why are we here? We're in New Jersey. Why? This isn't Comic Con.
Did you say the guy who plays Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, the guy who plays Ryan Deadpool. That's gonna be the joke, and it's gonna be like, look at all these celebrities we have, and then a fucking Ben Stiller is gonna be there looking all swole. Like, oh, was the bad guy in the first one? Oh, whoa. And
you mean Ben Affleck?
Yeah, Ben Stern. Ben Stern's gonna be there.
Ben Stein.
And he's gonna be all thick. And it's gonna be like a fucking half-baked Kevin Smith movie that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's gonna go on for 10 hours. There's gonna be all these pointless cameos of like people he's podcasted with and meta jokes and
his daughter's in it.
Yeah, his wife.
And his wife's in it. And his wife's mother. Might as well put it in.
I have, and the fact that you're telling me like terrorists are gonna be in there, I guarantee you that these are gonna be some non-PC fucking terrorists. Like Kevin Smith hasn't got the memo, and it's gonna be like, oh, hello, praise Allah.
Allah la 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 la.
Yeah. And I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna guess that fucking Patrick Stewart's gonna be there, and he's gonna stop them because he's fucking Patrick Stewart, and they're gonna make a joke about that, and then fucking Scientology McGee's gonna be there, who was Earl briefly, but then My Name Was Earl stopped. Fucking canceled and
Science.
I missed that show. Damn, I missed that show.
Oh, My Name Is Earl.
He's gonna have chocolate pretzels that were stored inside of his butt because that was funny, and so they're gonna do that joke again. Only that's all he's gonna do is just walk around and crap pretzels everywhere. It's gonna be a good movie.
It sounds great. Anyway, in other news, ICS won Best Comedy Podcast of 2016. I'd love to get that in as well.
We did it.
Yes.
Yay!
We am winners.
Yeah. I voted once and then didn't realize you could vote every day, and I was like, oh shit! But
I didn't even bother voting once.
Yeah. Why not? What?
That disingenuous kind of like, wouldn't it be funny if we won this? And I'm like, it'd be funnier if I didn't give a shit because I don't care.
Oh.
I'm too cool. I'm too cool for school. I don't vote for shit.
Oh.
Trump is my Donald.
Are you saving it for Trump? Your vote? Is that what you're saying?
He's saving up all of his votes.
Yeah. You can do that. You can put them all together. Get more.
I'd like to turn in all of my votes for Donald Trump. I wonder if Donald Trump's going to appear in the new Mallrats movie.
Oh, he probably will. Will. He appeared in Home Alone 2 though, didn't he? So he's bound to appear in.
Yeah, he'll be there with fucking junkie fucking Macaulay Culkin.
Going, yeah, you're right, man. How's it going? Yeah, have you seen him recently, Macaulay Culkin? Jesus.
I dated Mila Nunes. Can I please come into your Comic-Con? I was in a movie once.
Yeah, well done, mate. Yeah, it's all right. Can you go away? Get security now. Get security.
My Girl? I was in My Girl.
Yeah.
Bees killed me.
Listen, you know what we should do now? Right now.
Make more Kevin Smith movies?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the premise for Clerks 3. Clerks 3. Dante becomes an elevator pilot.
An elephant man, I thought you were going to say. I was going to go, okay.
He'll be,
like a Tusk spin-off.
Yes, and he'll become an elephant man pilot.
Yeah, okay.
And what the fuck else is topical? Batman shows up, because this is now part of the DCU.
Oh, yeah. I guess, yeah.
Batman and Daredevil both show up. And
Superman should as well, because Kevin Smith wrote some Superman shit, which no.
Yeah, fucking Superman. It's great. It's gonna be like Avengers if Avengers was written by a fat guy eating cookies and smoking pot.
Oh, this is great. This shit writes itself, basically. That's probably why the movies are so crap, really. Which is good. Now, I was gonna say we should do some fan fiction. We're gonna do some fan fiction.
Yeah.
Can you Ace? Can you send the link? Ace.
Fuck yeah! Oh, wait, I have to send the link?
Yeah, you've got to do it. Yeah.
You're generally the one that does that.
I could Google it, but I'm really lazy, and I like to sort of, yeah.
Somebody sent me a spicy Sonic fan fiction recently, and I was tempted, but it was like too spicy. I was like, nah.
Whoa! Slow down. How can it be too spicy?
Like it was just it was just pages and pages of very descriptive sex.
Wow, we should do that.
I mean, like
It'd just be
very
at least-
descriptive.
It'd be awkward, wouldn't it? It'd be awkward. Not for us,
Yeah.
but for people listening. So we
Yeah,
should do it.
because just the idea of reading the line like her labia folded back as his shaft glided within her, her juices spreading down to his balls.
Oh,
It's just like, okay.
You know
That
what?
is spicy.
We should do it. We should.
Well, now I
Spicy
need to
and
go to my bunk. I'll be back.
See you
Yeah!
later.
Yeah!
Just gonna get a cloth. Yeah. We should do that, because it would be funny. That would be quite funny. Really good. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you
Or-
convinced your wife to marry you?
Yeah.
We
it'd
should
be
do
funny.
it. Funny.
We should do it.
Really funny.
We should
Like,
do it.
wouldn't that be a great? Ah, sucker! Now you're married to me till death do us part.
Yeah. Getting married would be awesome, wouldn't it? Let's do it. It'll be funny. It'll be
It'd
funny.
be
Let's
funny.
do it.
You'd find it
funny. Let's do it.
funny. And you know what? She did find it funny. That was the weird thing about it.
It would be the
Still
funniest
laughing.
thing ever is if we had a kid. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious?
Let's have two. Oh, that'd be. It would be funny. Really, it would. Would. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You're just gonna wait till your fucking deathbed to be like, guess what? It was all a joke.
It was a joke. You know, it'd be funny.
All those kids we had. I was just playing a joke on you.
You-
And then as you fade to darkness, that fucking song, I started a joke. That got the
Oh.
whole world.
But it's the Faith No More version. Can I have the Faith No More version of mine as well? That's the cover. Yeah.
Sure, you can have Faith No More's version.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's brilliant. That's my life story. It's just one big joke. You know what would be really funny right now? If you blew me. That's what I say to her a lot. If you blew me right now. And she's like, we're actually a parents-teachers meeting. I was like, I don't care, just blow me. So, yeah, it's fine. There we go.
That'd be great if that's how you just got your way. Like, it'd be great if we had a threesome with the teacher, and the teacher's like, oh, that's very inappropriate. It'd be fucking funny. It'd be so.
It would be
so
funny.
good.
We'd laugh about it in the morning when we kind of all woke up together. Yeah, we would laugh about it a lot.
And then of course,
right
this
giggle.
is how you get your way. And then they wake up, and it's like, wouldn't it be funny if both of you guys made me breakfast?
Three-ways
Wouldn't that
can
be
be
funny?
pretty funny. Yeah. Three-ways can be pretty funny.
Yeah, pushing rope.
That was a four-way.
Pushing
That's
rope.
different.
Oh, that was
Three-way
four-way,
sorry.
worked out
Oh,
okay.
don't-
Three-way
don't
worked
get-
out okay. The four-way did not.
You know what? I was going to go on to fan fiction, but just briefly, just.
Are we all gonna tell our
Tell me
best
about three-way.
three-way stories?
Jeez. Yeah, I haven't really got one actually.
Wait, what? What did you say before? What?
Go on, Matt. You're going to tell us the three-way story now. You've got to tell us now.
Oh, it went great. It was fun. We showered afterward. It was in a
Okay.
college dorm.
So it was you and.
My girlfriend at the time and
Yeah.
one of our other female friends.
Oh, jeez. God.
Yeah.
You lucky
Good for
guy.
you.
Lucky
Well,
guy.
this,
Yeah.
this one time I got drunk and watched Kiss Meet Scooby Doo with Seth. Top
That's
that.
One other
even
guy.
more awesome.
Kind of.
Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
That's an awesome story as well. Yeah. Both
Is that
of those
better
are-
or worse than Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park?
It's better because Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park is hard to get through. Like, it's just a clunky, weird movie. The only reason why you would watch this is because you want to see Black Ace Frehley.
What?
Ace Frehley stopped showing up to filming because he realized that the movie was going to be terrible, so he was off being a millionaire somewhere. And to replace him, they just took a random black guy, put Kiss makeup on him,
That's amazing.
and it's clearly not him. It's
That's
hilariously.
Holy shit, that is funny. That's
But
funny.
I mean, Kiss Meets Scooby Doo. I mean, like, I think there was a few moments where we legitimately laughed, like, not even ironically.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can generally
So-
count on Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like it was well, despite the fact that it was like, what the fuck's going on after a while?
I can't believe this is real. Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
carry on.
like
Yeah.
if there was a shark and if there was jumping a shark, this would be a Kevin Smith movie that's a sequel to Mallrats. The Amazing World of Gumball, Chapter 13.
Well,
Yes.
well, that was my part. Oh, fucking bastard. The apocalypse begins. Gumball, Darwin, and Gabrielle were sleeping in their beds, eagerly waiting the next day. Ooh, there's a three-way. Gabrielle was dreaming about random things. Dinosaurs, video games, the fates of the universe, girls. And all of a sudden, he slipped into a completely new dream. He was in the same White House that he was in from recently. The Gargars were back inside the room with him, bowing down. Oh, hold on. Who the fuck are all these
I
people?
was gonna say, does
That's
anybody
me.
have these parts?
Master, we request your forgiveness, said the Gar magician. I don't know. Oh, these are all me? Are these all me? These are all
I
me.
don't know.
We are supposed to be your main deck. We were wrong, said Gar. Fucking hell, Gar girl. Who's Gar Caesar? Gar Caesar.
I don't know.
You do it.
Tag Matt.
Dinosaurs will help you, but we are your allies. We are your bodyguards. We are supposed to be your frontline soldiers,
said Gar Caesar. Please take us back, said Gar Gardner. Jesus.
I just wanted to start ripping on Venture Brothers there for a second. I wanted to go into Pete White like, hey, why are you... Yeah, never mind.
Gabe. Who's Gabe?
If you guys are so sure, then why did you have to... I'm fucking dyslexic. If you guys are so sure, then why did you have me use the dinosaurs?
No, why did you...
Why?
I'm not dyslexic.
You're not. You read it correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys are so sure, why did you have me use the dinosaurs?
Said Gabe, who was probably having a stroke.
We thought it would be best, but you perform better with us. You know it deep down.
Gar child. What the fuck? What are all these Gar things?
Don't you deny it.
Said Gar clerk. Jesus.
Guys, give him some damn time to understand.
Said Gar cowboy.
I understand.
Said Gabrielle. Gabe awoke and once again checked his bag. He still saw his dinosaur deck.
I check my bag every morning I wake up.
You definitely, yeah. It's the norm. He still saw his dinosaur deck, and I always check my bag and still see my dinosaur deck.
I assume that you just have somebody else. Wouldn't it be funny if you checked my bag right now?
Yeah, I can say that, yeah.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
That would be hilarious. Can you check my dinosaur deck as well? My T-Rex. But in his main deck box saw his good old Gars.
Dude, what the hell's wrong with you?
Said Gumball.
What just happened?
Asked Darwin.
I had a dream.
Said Gabrielle.
Didn't say it like that. We know that. You were screaming.
Said Gumball.
I sometimes scream and curse when I dream. I don't know why. I deeply apologize, guys.
Said Gabrielle.
It's 6 a.m. At least we can start waking up.
Said Darwin.
Yeah, today's the day.
Said Gumball. Several hours later, the trio were at the military stronghold that they recently went to. They were busy listening to the plans of the scientists and Astral's idea of Zexal. Wow. Am I supposed to know what that is? It's going to be Albert Einstein.
Yeah, I am. It's me. Gabriel, Gumball, Darwin. Would you report to the front of the room?
Said Albert Einstein. The group walked to the front as the scientists explained their ideas. Oh, Jesus. I've seen the next character.
I forget who I am.
Do you need the cast list? You're Stewie
Yeah.
Griffin. I'll go ahead and send you the cast list again. I probably should have done that beforehand, but, I was too busy fucking... Like, wouldn't it be funny if somebody else sent you the cast list?
Hilarious.
Did you say I was Stewie Griffin?
You're Stewie.
Yep.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Now, our idea will blow all your minds.
Said Stewie Griffin.
We have found a way to give you superhero and video game upgrades.
Said Tony Stark. It's just a random selection of characters.
Yeah.
Said Darwin.
Yeah.
What? How?
Asked Gumball.
Show us!
Said Gabe.
Using some very complicated technology and magic.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
We are going to transfer upgrades from video games to you guys.
Sounds
Step inside the
complicated.
3 chambers. We only have enough tap power to use on you guys.
Said Tony Stark. The 3 friends stepped inside 3 chambers, followed by a flash of light. What? The flash of light sort of stepped inside after them. Is that what that means? I don't really know. They stepped outside, feeling like heroes, and gold glows illuminating from their bodies.
You guys are now gods on the battlefield.
Said Stewie Griffin.
Yeah, you now have a very long list of upgrades, superpowers, and gadgets at your use.
Said Einstein.
You guys have all the staple powers and more.
Said Tony Stark.
All the staple power. Okay, sure.
All the staple powers,
All
yeah.
the powers of a stapler.
Yeah. Gonna
What
hold,
exactly can we do?
hold pieces of paper together. Said Gumball. Tony Stark takes out a huge piece of paper and begins reading. Jeez, I thought he was going to start stapling it. That would have been the best thing ever. Oh, sorry.
You are now immune to bullets, lasers, falling, fire, explosions, plasma, blades, getting hit by an object.
Said Tony Stark. Getting hit by an object is.
They're immune to falling, as in they can't fall.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gathering.
If they trip over.
Like even if they could fall, they would
Yeah.
be immune to getting hit by the object, which is the ground, but they can't even fall. That's
I
what I'm
suppose-
gathering.
So if they go to sit down really fast, that's classed as sort of falling. That, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, we'll just float there. Nothing will. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
They just kind of just float down.
What a weird power. It's a weird power.
Okay.
Stimulant.
You can also fly, regenerate lost body parts, blood, bones. You have superhuman strength, speed, agility, intelligence, and problem solving. Perception.
Said Stewie Griffin.
Yeah, you can fly, breathe underwater. All your weapons have infinite ammunition. I could have used that fighting the Predator. And the list goes on. Did I mention Power Ranger Morphers and Megazords?
Jeez. Said Einstein.
Quick, somebody call Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, hurry up. Get
Oh,
Brian. Yeah. It'd be awesome.
teenagers with attitude?
Yeah,
This is
like-
awesome!
To Gabrielle. Darwin hugs the scientists.
Of course, that's over there.
I need an adult! Why is this fish guy hugging me?
Darwin,
Because
Darwin,
he's just so fucking attractive. I can't help myself.
Darwin, you can let go of them now. Let go of them.
Oh,
now.
okay.
It's getting
I didn't
awkward.
even set up this thing. Thank you so much! I promise I will put them to good use.
To Gabrielle.
I would ask exactly how you guys did this, but I don't want to know.
Said Gumball.
Wait! I'm almost sure we have weaknesses.
Said Gabrielle.
Yes, you have a few weaknesses.
Said Stewie Griffin.
If your hearts are ripped out of your bodies, or your brains are ripped out of your bodies, you can be killed.
Said
My
Tony
God.
Stark.
Let's keep that in mind, guys.
Said Gabe. Oh, fucking hell. Bruce Wayne walks to the top at a pedestal in front of the crowd of thousands of people, in quotes. People.
All right. So, here is the plan. Everyone will gather everything and everyone you can. At exactly 9 p.m., the portals will open, transporting us to the designated planet where the final battle will commence. We have worked long and hard for this day. Don't waste it.
Said Bruce Wayne. Cheers filled the entire room. The drive back to the Watsons' house was hectic, with supplies being transported, people preparing weapons, officers patrolling, and motivational speeches being given. At home, the Watsons and Garcias were stocked with weapons, traps, and ammunition. They were ready for anything. I don't know, who's Nicole?
Oh, wait, is that me? Oh, yeah. You boys go save the multiverse now.
Said Nicole Watterson.
Looking at you, Tony.
That's me, isn't it? Sorry. Go kick some ass, said Betty. I don't know where that come from. After a few hours of confession...
Sound like it came from a cancerous tumor in your throat.
Yeah.
Just go kick some ass, boys. It'll be awesome.
It sounded like Paul's wife, actually, but I might be wrong.
I don't really sound like that.
I don't sound like that. I think she does. After a few hours of confession, motivational talks, and goodbyes, the trio left the house. Confession, yeah. It sounds a bit dodgy. Huh?
Guys, I have a confession. One time at school, I said a swear to my teacher, but it was under my breath so they couldn't hear me.
It was only because they wronged me.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I looked at a hot girl today, and I thought she was hot. Oh.
That's a pretty big confession, Darwin.
I know. It was terrible.
After a few hours of confession, motivational talks, and goodbyes, the trio left the house, were escorted into Nolo Pissaro's car, who drove to the edge of town. He was followed by his entire crew of acceleracers, military choppers, jets, planes, motorcycles, and an entire menagerie of things. Things.
I really hope all of this gets utilized.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
This is it, guys!
The final battle is just going to be like, explosions are happening!
Death everywhere!
They're setting all of this up, I assume.
It better be good.
There's a point, yeah.
Yeah, fucking better be good. Sorry, Gabe said this is it, guys. Yeah.
This is it, guys!
To Gabe.
Yeah, it is.
Said Darwin.
I've been waiting for this for a long time now.
Said Gumball. The entire convoy drove and flew through the portal, were transported to a large deserted rocky and watery planet about the size of Jupiter. Plenty of room for both armies. An hour later, the portal stopped opening and closing, and the entire army of good was on the battlefield. The army consisted of about 30 billion troops, angels, soldiers... So that fit 30 billion troops, angels, soldiers, characters, warriors, humans, aliens, and characters from across time, space, and dimensions. Nearly everything that has, had, or ever will exist across the multiverse was represented in one form or another in the army.
Not just nuke it.
Yeah, even dinosaurs, robots, and animals were in the large group. How would the dinosaurs react to the animals and react to the robots? There's so many questions.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the dinosaurs aren't really gonna contribute much.
Yeah, how do you tell a dinosaur that you're part of this army and we're gonna attack them over there, kind of thing? And just...
Hashtag dinosaur insensitivity much?
Sorry.
Sorry, dinosaurs. To all you dinosaurs listening out there, I didn't mean that as a nasty thing. Gabrielle and the Elmorians were at the front, along with several people with epic voices like Morgan Freeman.
Let's just list them.
You know what?
Start listing voices.
Morgan Freeman will be narrating, won't he? He's going to be fucking hell. This is right. Hold on, let's go back.
Why are they at the front?
Yeah, why did he put that?
I'm going to sit here and talk to that army of evil men, perhaps even put them to sleep.
I want to read that again. Gabrielle and the Elmorians were at the front it gets better, along with several people with epic voices like Morgan Freeman, Keith David, Samuel Jackson, who's Danielle Dai Kim?
No idea.
Kevin Conroy, and Chuck Norris, who would echo his speech.
Is Chuck Norris known for his voice?
Yeah. His beard, maybe, but not his voice. Who would echo his speech? Jeez. Sorry, go on, Gabrielle.
All right, everyone.
Oh, this is good.
It's time for a final motivational speech,
said Gabrielle. Gabe stood on a tall pedestal with a microphone and began talking. Shirako started playing a song on a helicarrier in the sky with blazingly loud speakers. The song was "The Bird and the Worm" by The Used.
This is gonna be
Bird
good.
and the worm. That's what I'm imagining it's going. There's a little worm and it's going under the dirt. And then the bird was like, I'm gonna eat you, worm. But then the worm was like, I'm gonna run away from you, bird. It's good. It's a very epic song.
I actually put that to the bird is the word, but it's bird and the worm. I'll put it to that music. Sorry. Is this
This is a bird and a worm.
Bird and the worm. Right. Okay.
We come from many different worlds. We come from vast corners of the multiverse to fight against evil. No more shall the Illuminatis of the universe oppress us. No more will evil triumph over good. Today is the day. We unite against the bad guys and take back what is rightfully ours. I promise each and every single one of you, today is the day that stupid and evil people go extinct. Today is the last day that an evil person will exist. After today, the multiverse will become a shining, perfect, flawless utopia under the rule of God himself. No more will we suffer unfairness, unjust injustice, evil, oppression, exile, racism, problems, stupid.
Problem.
Stupidity and hatred. I stand before you today as one of your leaders. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, Mexican, alien, monster, robot, dinosaur, ghost, or whatever. Today, we unite as one!
Gabrielle's voice, amplified by the epic voices of the... hold on, fucking hell. Amplified by the epic voices of the Hiss Echoes and the amazing song, stirred by a symphony of awesomeness and cheering by the army.
Got my wiener in your butt. I got a big old way. Leonidas! Your line, please!
Gabrielle.
What?
This is
This
Sparta.
Sparta.
This is Sparta. The cheering died down after several minutes.
Dude, that's old. We don't. That's lame. You've ruined it all. Your speech was great, but then this is Sparta, really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of cheering too. 30 billion people all cheering.
I mean,
all dead at once. All at once. Like, oh, dude, what are you like? What is this? 2003? Get off the internet, new fag.
Cheering died down after several minutes as Gabrielle explained the plans and battle tactics. When everyone was ready, they started splitting off into their squadrons. The Elmorians consisted of Gabrielle and all his friends, and from his home universe, and all of Gumball and Darwin's friends from their universe. Penny and Gumball stood side by side, and so did Carrie and Darwin. Gabrielle stood in front of them, and also in front of the entire army. Then, large light blue portals opened, and from the other side emerged the army of evil. It's nicely... I was just going to say, nicely held off until after the speech. That was really good. After about 1 hour, quite considerate of them as well. After about 1 hour, the army of evil was lined up, directly facing the army of good. Then God and Jesus descended down in front of the army of good, holding religious swords of justice. Which side were they on, do you think, God and Jesus? I don't know. The army of evil consisted of monsters, demons, politicians, the Illuminati, evil and stupid people, Justin Bieber, the Jonas Brothers, Bill O'Reilly, Obama, Mitt Romney, and so on and so on. All evil, each and every one of them. Holy crap! Oh, evil and stupid people. Justin Bieber, Bill O'Reilly,
Justin Bieber, and Obama.
Oh, fucking hell. Then a tall 7-foot demon stood at the front of the evil army. He had the body and wings of a dragon and 3 horns, but the head and face of a human.
Swag, yo!
That's your
It
Tony.
was Satan.
Is
That's
this me?
Tony.
Is this me?
It is time to destroy you. After this battle, the multiverse will become anarchy. We will rule, and no one will be more... and no one will be powerful enough to stop us,
said Satan, also known as Stan.
As long as there is evil and stupidity, good will always rise up against it,
said Jesus.
Kid's really focused on stupidity.
Yeah, I know.
Enough, old man. My army, charge,
said Satan.
My children, go ahead and attack,
said God. Shreko started playing a different song on the Avengers helicarrier. The song was Creator of Worlds by Epic Score. Both armies are about 30...
Gonna create a world with my face. I got a big old thing and a butterfly. There's a butterfly.
Both armies were about 30 billion each, charged with weapons drawn, with vehicles close behind them. Superheroes, animals, robots, helicarriers, jets, flying cars, angels, demons, and more sped through the sky. Animals and robots and much more swam through the sea. Both armies clashed. The final battle began, with music blaring all over the planet. And that is the end of chapter 13. I will add...
And of course it takes a planet as big as Jupiter to hold all of this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's 60 billion people there.
There is.
Jupiter is pretty big.
It's a big planet. Should we leave it there for today, guys, do you think? Would you like to do another one? What do you think we should do?
I don't know how much more I can take.
I know.
Oh my God! There's still 6 more chapters of this.
You know what? We could do the next one if you want. It's not that long.
If it's not that long, we'll take the next one.
This one is
chapter 14. It's not that long. It's only the final battle.
Yeah, it's just going to be all over soon, isn't it? Chapter 14, Mortal Kombat. As the armies charged at each other, Gabriel prepared himself and made mental notes of who was around him. To his left were his best friends from Elmore, and behind them, their other friends from school. They were all covered in bulletproof vests and carried weapons. Gumball was holding a pair of swords. Darwin held a pair of batons. Jeez. Penny was charging with a pair of daggers. Carrie flew through the air inches above them with ghost power gloves like Danny. Looked to the right where his best friends from Earth were supporting him, and their teammates in turn behind them, all covered in bulletproof armor. They had their weapons. His friend Billy was equipped with a crossbow and a longbow. Ram had a pair of assault rifles. Xander was dual-wielding a pair of twin shotguns. Loop had a pair of pistols. The army's
Who the fuck are those people?
I don't know.
There's 30 billion.
I guess.
And we're going by first name basis here.
Definitely.
I hope that we describe each one of these people.
I'm guessing so. There's a lot of chapters left. I think this is... The armies finally collided, and action ensued. Fights broke out, explosions occurred, bullets fired, swords and metal clashed, blood was spilled, and fists were used. There was a lot of fisting going on. Screaming and battle cries were heard above the roar of the awesome music. Gabriel saw a group of Joker's best gangsters charge at his friends. There were around 10 of them.
All right, team, stick together. As heroes, reunite and strike,
said Gabe. Gabe took out a pair of knives and attacked. He charged and
of all weapons.
I know, these are shit weapons actually. He charged and kicked a thug in the gut, stabbed him in the face, then pushed him into another. Don't know what that means. Gumball was charged by a pair of enemies. He quickly took action. He slashed his sword, cutting off one of their heads, then stabbed the other enemy in the stomach, then kicking him down. Darwin jumped high in the air. Darwin's a mean bastard. And smashed his batons and his entire body down on the gangster, performing an aerial attack. A bad guy tried to punch him from behind, but Darwin uses buttons to grab his fist/arm, twist his body around, send him flying through the air while barely dodging a stray bullet. Penny jumps and kicked an enemy in the stomach, then kneed him in the balls. Finally, she stabbed him in the left shoulder blade and twisted her body around to pull the thug like a tornado and send him flying into the back of a demon. The demon tried...
Do you think any protagonists are going to die?
No, of course not.
No, they'll all survive.
Okay, I was curious.
I don't think any of them will.
Have you not been paying attention? This is the battle where all the evil and stupid people are going to die.
Especially the stupid people.
Especially Obama.
Yeah,
Obama and Mitt Romney and Bill O'Reilly and Justin Bieber.
Forget those, yeah. Are they actually stupid people, or are they just evil? I think they're just evil, aren't they? I'm not sure. The demon tried to retaliate, but Carrie shot plasma energy blast at it, destroying it. Billy and Xander double-teamed to take on 3 bad guys. Billy got a headshot with the... Whoa. Just a... Yeah.
Getting a little steamy.
Steamy. Billy got a headshot. I could see that. It's a dodgy... No, okay. With their crossbow. Then
with a crossbow! There's like guns and lasers and and he's the guy with the fucking crossbow.
But to be honest, earlier on there's shitty knives and stuff. It's like, why you got knives?
The crossbow for some reason exceptionally bothers me.
Yeah, really.
It takes a lot of effort to reload this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never hear anybody. You hear those fucks, those delusional neckbeards who are like, swords are the best thing ever. But you never see that for crossbows. You never see the guy like, it's so uncivilized, because a crossbow is basically a shit gun.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
The reload. Billy got a headshot with a crossbow, then smacked another gangster in the gut with the end of it. Xander shot that same thug with his shotgun, killing him. Then they both shot the knees of an enemy, crippling him. Loop and Ram fought like acrobats, punching, kicking, and dodging attacks from the final few of Joker's minions, then finishing them off with occasional gunshots.
All right, guys, split up. You know the drill.
Gabrielle high-fived Billy and shook hands with Ram.
I don't want to touch
you. High five.
Delta Squadron, go help the I almost said Yogi. Go help the Yu-Gi-Oh heroes.
Yogi
Elmore Squad, stick with me.
With that, Billy, Ram, Xander, and Loop split off, charging across the battlefield.
I think that's Lupe.
Destination. Is it Lupe? I was thinking that. Is it annoying you, me saying Loop?
Well, I am a dirty Hispanic, so.
Because if it is, I'll carry on saying Luke.
Yeah.
The battlefield was absolute chaos. More blood was being spilled, while violence and death was everywhere. At first sight, it seemed mindless. But at second look, strategies and tactics could be seen. Gabrielle charged through the battlefield, firing assault rifles at enemies, while Gumball and Darwin provided backup support. They shot and killed several flying demons, some politicians, and terrorists. Gabrielle pressed a button on his communicator.
Generals! How is the start of the battle going? I think.
Ask Gabe.
Oh, that one's me too. The battle has just started, you dumb... What?
Yeah.
The battle has just started, you dumbass. We're taking some losses, and we're evenly tied with the evil army.
Said a cynical general.
How more can we help?
How more can we help? Yeah. It's okay.
Godzilla is tackling Mothra. The Justice League is fighting against the Injustice League.
Oh.
The Avengers are fighting Skrulls. Most of our big hitters and teams are doing okay. We just need our soldiers to do what we need to do.
Said the cynical general.
That was a great strategy.
Yeah. Is Mothra's agent here?
Yeah, totally.
I thought he'd turn off. There's 30 billion of us.
Where are we?
Gabrielle, understood, sir.
Oh, understood, sir! I ripped up my headphones with my excitement. I was like getting so into it that I was like throwing my fists in the air and stuff.
Getting into character, stabbing your knives and shooting your crossbow. Gabrielle and his squadron moved deeper into the battlefield and found a platoon of the North Korean army.
Let's go!
Are they on the stupid, or are they on the evil, or like a bit of a crossover?
I think they're a little bit of both. Frog.
Who's
Let's go kick some ass.
Said Carrie.
Agreed.
Said Penny. Gabrielle charged near the North Korean soldiers and obliterated their front lines with assault rifle shots. A few of them tried shooting back, but their bullets were useless to do the trio superhero upgrades. Yeah, okay. Gumball jumped through the air, firing his pistols in sideways slow motion James Bond style.
I don't think James Bond did that.
John Woo, more John Woo style, I think that was.
Okay.
God, James Bond. Have you ever seen James Bond firing his pistol sideways, slow?
Nope.
Never.
Yeah, he's so big on holding his gun
You know what?
sideways.
That one line's just ruined this entire story. No, I don't think I can carry on.
Totally.
Darwin fired his shotgun and repeated at the soldiers, crippling some of them. The North Korean troops started retreating, and they trampled their great leader, Kim Jong-un, to death.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, some great leader.
I'm so rory.
And
We
he
got
shit
them on the
himself.
run. Finish them off. Let's use our superhero upgrades.
Said Gabe. Gumball placed his hands together and shot a fireball at the enemy troops, sending them flying like bowling pins. Darwin finished the last North Korean troops off with a hurricane strike, which launched him spinning through the air with water around his body and crash into the troops.
I just wanted that sentence to end with Darwin finished the last of the Korean troops off. Just like after Gumball does magic, Darwin just
I
walks over there
totally
and just
did.
fucking
You have no
stabbing them in the neck. Just,
Let's do it.
You bastard. The group of five continued onwards, fighting demons, politicians, terrorists, and stupid people.
This is stupid.
So they were fighting. Alright,
A whole group of this army wandering around going, I don't really know what I'm doing here, boss. I mean, I just am a little bit confused as to what I'm doing. Boss, Muggsy, you need some help over here.
Shut up, you!
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, boss.
More importantly, though, fucking Rain Man is now an enemy.
Oh,
So he's gonna be walking around,
Yeah.
hot water burn baby.
Yeah.
Hot water burn baby.
Raymond. They all frequently switched weapons and used their superpowers and traveled all over the battlefield wherever they were most needed. Sharako. Should we go for that? Frequently changed the music on the helicarrier to songs such as Freedom, Yu-Gi-Oh's 5Ds, or
Yu-Gi-Oh's
Precious
5Ds.
Time, Glory Days,
Precious
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Time.
I love that
Yeah.
the battle has a DJ flying around.
This next one goes out to the 30 billion. Who's Nick Fury?
Oh, that's me. Gabriel, we need your assistance.
Said Nick Fury.
Speaks through a communicator. Yeah,
Sorry
where
about
we
that.
needed.
Said Gabe.
You are needed 1 mile west of your position.
Said Nick Fury.
Got it, boys. Let's fly.
Gabrielle.
Oh yeah, we
Yep.
can fly now. I
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
We can all
Powers.
fly now.
But powers. Gabrielle, Gumball, and Darwin shot through the air with Penny and Carrie close behind, firing their weapons at bad guys on the ground or above them in the air.
Awesome teamwork, you guys.
Said Darwin. The group then saw the Avengers and the X-Men behind, overwhelmed by Skrulls and the Magneto's Brotherhood.
Oh no!
Said
Oh,
Penny.
shit!
Said Carrie.
Guys, stay calm. Fight.
Said Gabe. The team shot through the air, punching and kicking Skrulls and shooting at members of the Brotherhood. It was a spectacular sight to behold. After a few minutes, they were again needed somewhere else.
Jesus, sir, how are our forces doing?
Asked Gabrielle.
My son, we are managing. We need more power. Though, see what you can do.
Said Jesus.
Aye, aye.
Gabrielle salutes. The team of five landed on the ground and helped Dante from Devil May Cry and
Just
Kratos from God of War.
Nobody knows.
No, it's from God. Is that from God of War?
Yeah, it's from God of War. They don't tell you though.
Why is
No, I got that
Kratos
part
a
in.
good guy? Doesn't Kratos like skull fuck all the gods because he's bitter?
Yeah.
Isn't he just like wake up and he's just like, ah, fucking hate everything?
Taking
All
revenge.
the gods that aren't the one true God.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Okay, you're right. Kratos is a good guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't
We have
hate
the one true
me.
God.
I'm the one true God. Kratos loves me. Okay, it's huge.
I just want to check my privilege.
The team of 5 landed on the ground and helped Dante from Devil May Cry and Kratos slice and dice through demons and monsters using their weapons and guns.
Guys, we're needed somewhere else.
Said Gumball.
I'm
After several more minutes of crossing a bloody battlefield, they saw an amazing sight. The Power Rangers, every single generation, fighting aliens and robots using their power, weapons, and Megazords.
Kick ass.
Everyone, it's morphin' time! Activate our morphers!
To Gabrielle, all 5 members of the squad pulled out cell phone-shaped device and pressed a combination of code in the air, followed by a flash of gold light. They backflipped through the air and, through a combination of technology and magic, were morphed into Power Rangers.
Red Ranger! Spinosaurus power!
Said Gabrielle.
Blue Ranger, saber-toothed cat power.
Said Gumball.
Orange Ranger, Megalodon power.
Said Darwin.
Brown Ranger! Slightly inferior power!
Said Penny.
White Ranger, totally awesome. We rule everything. White power. Dilophosaurus power. Dilophosaurus means
Carrie.
white, right? White power.
Yeah, white power. Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
right.
checking.
There was an explosion behind all of them, and they struck their signature. I can't say it. And they struck their signature. Holy shit! I'm tired. They struck. Oh no! Oh man, I'm so stoned.
Yeah.
Fell into a pothole as they struck their signature. Oh fucking hell! And they struck their signature. Oh, I can't say it.
There was an explosion behind
Does
all of them,
signature
and
not
they
exist
struck
in
their
Britain?
signature poses. And the
Signature
mighty
is a word
roars
that doesn't.
of the spirit prehistoric animals were heard.
Oh.
Actually, I believe that word is
Why can't I say signature? Signature. Oh my god, signature. Oh my god. Guys, I think I'm having a stroke. Signature.
What do you sign on?
I can
What do you sign on your checks?
I can smell. What? What is that? What do I sign? What? Sig.
Guys, Tony's dying. He's not going to be here next week.
I won't be here next week. Bye.
You talk a little bit like this.
Don't worry, Tony. We'll send you off with the only salute that we know by singing the battle anthem of God. I've got two dicks, you've got one dick. Let's put a dick together.
Guys, that's it for this week. So just remember, if it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is science. So deal with it. It's goodbye from me, and goodbye from Seth, and goodbye from Matt, and goodbye from Ace. And we'll see you all next week. Bye, guys. See you soon.